Hi friends, today I'm going to read to you Awesome Amphibians. I know that I read part of this book to you when we were talking about the difference between fiction and nonfiction, but today I'm going to read you the whole book. And I have to tell you a secret, some of the parts in it, they just kind of freak me out. Okay, make me kind of shiver. But there are some really cool, interesting things in it. As you're reading it, I want you to pay attention to what nonfiction text features it has that can help us as a reader. At the end, I'm going to ask you to share that with a family member. What features, what things does this book have, and how can it help you? Okay. Awesome Amphibians by Jeff Bauer. Table of Contents. Chapter 1, Meet the Amphibians, on page 4. Chapter 2, Amphibian Skills, we'll find that on page 8. Chapter 3, Amazing Amphibians, we'll find that on page 12. And then we'll find the glossary on page 16. Chapter 1, Meet the Amphibians. This is an alpine salamander. Check out this cool creature. It may look like a lizard, but it is not one. It is a salamander. Frog, toad. Frogs have smooth, slippery skin. Toads have dry, warty skin. Caecilian. Caecilians are amphibians too. They spend most of their time underground. Salamanders belong to a group of animals called amphibians. Frogs and toads are also amphibians. Frog life cycle. 1 day. Female frogs lay thousands of eggs in the water. 2 weeks. Tadpoles hatch. They live in water and breathe through gills. 3 months. Froglets have legs. They develop lungs to breathe air. 4 months. Grown-up frogs lose their tails. They spend a lot of time on land. All amphibians hatch from underwater eggs. At first, they need to stay in the water to survive. As amphibians grow, they change. After a while, they're able to breathe air and go on land. Chapter 2, Amphibian Skills. This is a toad. Amphibians are skillful hunters. Toads use their long, sticky tongues to snatch bugs for lunch. Gotcha. Swim, hop, crawl, wiggle. Amphibians are great at getting around. Frogs and toads swim and hop. Salamanders crawl and scurry. Caecilians wiggle and dig. A Pacific giant salamander hides in the woods. Birds, snakes, and raccoons all eat salamanders. Some amphibians are great at blending in. This is called camouflage. Camouflage helps them hide from creatures that want to gobble them up. This is a yellow poison dart frog, blue poison dart frog, red-eyed tree frog, green poison dart frog, Panamanian golden frog. This one's called a tomato frog. Some amphibians are great at standing out. Their bright colors warn predators. Don't eat us. We taste bad and can make you sick. Chapter 3, Amazing Amphibians. This is a Japanese giant salamander. Some amphibians are very large. This type of salamander can weigh more than 50 pounds. Wow. People used to think that touching frogs and toads would give them warts, but that was only a myth. Brazilian frog. Can you see it right there on the tip of the nose? Look how small it is. That's pretty cool. Some amphibians are tiny. This type of frog is as small as an insect. European tree frog. The world record frog. The world record frog long jump is 33 feet. Longer than a school bus. Some amphibians are exceptional jumpers. Certain frogs can leap 20 times their body length. This is ornate horned toad. There are more than 5,000 different kinds of amphibians in the world. Some amphibians are just plain funny looking, but all of them are awesome, don't you agree? And then back here we have the glossary. The glossary tells us what certain words are. So for example, Sicilian, a small worm-like amphibian that burrows in the ground. The end. Okay, so right now I'd like you to chat with a family member. What did this book have that would help you as a reader? And how would it help you as a reader? Thanks for listening, guys.